Hi, today I'm gonna be displaying the Lab 3 deliverable, and I'm gonna be starting with deploying my binary calculator. So I'm gonna be pasting the first command to deploy and create the Kubernetes image of the same. As we can see, it asks for the authorization, and once it goes through, it creates the same. Now, after creating the deployment, we have to expose the service, which is gonna be done now. The service is exposed. Now we check both the deployment and the service if they have been deployed or not. As we can see, the binary calculator is deployed. And if we want to check if a pod does it's created or not, we can see the same. It's also running in the back. And now we can see the IP as well. For now, I don't know why it's saying that the service is not available. I'm going to once more try enabling the service. It's already existing. Now we can try checking if it exists or not. I think it was a spelling error there. Yeah, now we can see that the service is created, and this is our external IP address to the local host. Now, if you want to see that if our binary calculator is deployed or not, we can simply copy this IP, go paste it here and run it on port 8080. And then we can see our binary calculator is running successfully here. We can also try making it work. And yeah, it's successfully working. So the first deliverable of the lab's completed here. Now coming on the second one, which is going to be the deployment of SQL, we're going to be showing two different methods. One's going to be using the public image of SQL and displaying that. And the second's going to be the one using the YAML files. So for the first one, we're going to be creating another image of the public available. Before that, I'm going to delete the deployment images I created for both of the binary calculator, the service, and the deployment. So one of them is deleted, and now the service is going to be deleted. Perfect. Now for the SQL image, this is the command which is going to use and create the public available SQL library. Now I can check if it's running or not by looking for pods. As you can see, it is running here. And I got a pod name, which I can grab and put into my next command. So this is going to be my next command, which is going to ask me and provide me with the root password. So I can use this password to execute basically the image. So it will just take 1 second. So this is going to be the command for the same, and now I have to grab this password from the end and just drop it here. I think there was a mistype in the password here. I'm gonna retry it once more. Maybe there was a mistake in copying the password, and that could cause an issue. It probably should work properly now. Database. And I'm having some issues here with the copying of the password, I guess. I'm gonna try deploying the whole image once more. Okay, as you can see, my SQL is now connected, and now I can use any SQL command, show databases needed. Right now, there's nothing available, so it won't show anything, and I'll just exit out of it. Yeah. So this was the first method, and the next we're gonna try by using another external IP for the same. I'm gonna make another SQL image, which is exposed now. We can use the get pod command to see if it's running or not. Again, as we see, this one's running, and we can also check if the service is running or not. Yeah, and currently it's in pending, so I'll have to wait for the IP to be updated here. It is still at pending. Yeah, it is still waiting for the IP to be received. It takes a few minutes. Yeah, as you can see, the external IP is available now. I can copy this IP and put it in my actual command to show the working of the same, which is going to be this one. Using password for command line interface. It's just not letting me do it because of the password issues. And now we can move on to the next method, which is going to be using the YAML files. So for that, I would need to change the directory and go into my SQL. You see, there's the MySQL. So now we do hmm, second. It's saying there's nothing here. I think that was a typo again. The Y was missing. Oh, I think slash is not there in the end. I think there's still a typo in there. Okay, perfect. Now we're in, and now you can see that both the YAML files are here. I'm going to recreate these files as well with the new images. Both of them basically already exist here, so I kind of don't have to do that, but I'm just rechecking if it's in the most updated version. Okay, so they already exist. Now I can see if they're running or not. If I see my SQL deployment is running, and if I'll take a service here, service is also running. Now I can pick this external IP up and paste it in my command to kind of get it through. We should be perfectly fine.